Hey, I'm Jeff McDaniel, and this is Workout C for the Holiday Survival Challenge. Today we're going to be doing a variation of that legendary interval fat loss protocol known as Tabatas. We're going to take 8 moves, go 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 8 straight rounds followed by a minute break. Be sure to check out the workout descriptions below for how we will vary and progress this workout from week 1, 2, 3, and 4. The only thing you'll need for this workout is your body weight and a resistance band, and you can click in the workout descriptions below the link where you can access the bands that I'm using for this. Let's get started with the moves and have a great workout. All right, in exercise number 1, we're going 15 seconds of squats. Now, let me give you some options for this. Level 1, level 2, level 3, and even some modifications you can use, ways of making it easier, ways of making it harder. In level 1, I just want you to go into a prayer squat, and since it's a 15-second rep, we're going to be doing a lot more faster tempo than what we've done in previous workouts. So high tempo, speed squats, start at your own level, at own pace, but it's 15 seconds, okay? So knees out, chest up, sit down and back into that squat, and then I want to speed it up from there. So stay on the heels, keep the chest up, knees out, and get after that for 15 seconds. Now, you can make that harder without doing anything different by putting the hands back here in the prisoner position and doing prisoner speed squats. Again, 15 seconds, you should really be able to get 6, 7, 8, 9 reps, maybe even more in the 15-second period. Now, if you want to make that harder, you can access your resistance band and get into the band front squats. You're going to rack it to where it's here, and then from there on, now I've got added resistance onto that squat, and same concept. Push up, right there, really smoke it out. This will actually get a little bit of your front shoulders also. Let's talk about some modifications. You could also use a box to actually sit down, and we did this in workout A, and it's a little bit easier on the knees and harder on the hips. So that's some options. Again, find the one that works best for you. 15 seconds of squats, 15 seconds rest, and then move on to exercise number 2. All right, exercise number 2, we're going after the core with 15 seconds of Spiderman planks. Now, let's talk about the traditional plank. Drive the fists into the floor, squeeze the feet together, squeeze the knees, and lock that in nice and tight from here. You could even modify if you really have never done this before on the knees, but otherwise, right there, straight line for 15 seconds. Once you build up to where you can do that, I want you to get into the Spiderman plank. So I'm going to go from this position here and bring the knees outside of the elbows, back and forth, like that. Boom. Try to keep your shoulders and hips nice and square, but it should really be challenging. If you want to take that to the next level, you can even come up and kick out, kick out, kick out. And that'll really challenge all those deep abdominal muscles. 15 seconds there. Rest 15, move on to station number 3. All right, exercise number 3, we're going back to the lower body with 15 seconds of split jumps. So we're going to start first with just the alternating reverse lunge. So you want to drill this in first, and if you haven't done much lunging, that's going to be intense enough. But here's how we make that a little harder. We go from the alternating lunge into the drop split squat. I'm going to start with my feet parallel and then drop to the bottom of the split squat, back to the middle, and then alternate legs. So it's almost like a jumping jack lunge, because you get this nice rest pause in the middle, to the bottom, and each time I'm pausing in between. Now to really make that harder, we just eliminate the pause and basically go from jump to jump to jump. Much more advanced. Make sure you've mastered the reverse lunge and the drop split squat before trying this out. From here, I'm going to start at the bottom, not the top, and then use both arms to switch at the bottom. So there's no pause at the top. And notice the arms help drive me up into that switching position. 15 seconds of that to light up those legs. Move on to exercise number 4. Okay, exercise number 4, we've got 15 seconds of mountain climbers. You're going to start with a push-up hold position. So screw the hands into the floor, and you can even just do a push-up hold if that challenges you, and then progress from slow knee ins. Knee in, knee in, knee in. Keeping the back nice and flat. Keep your eyes about a foot out in front. Lock it in nice and tight, and then I can start to speed it up from there. So go from a push-up hold to slow knee ins to fast knee ins, also known as climbers. Big key to that is if you'll push down hard with the hands, really push into the palms, you'll feel more ab activation. It'll make your legs lighter, and you can go, go, go. Now, most advanced version of that is to slip your band around the waistline. Remember, it's underneath the armpits, just like we've done with push-ups before. Now I'm adding more resistance, lock it in, and then speed that up. Back and forth, back and forth. Rip it, 15 seconds of climbers. Move on to exercise number 5. All right, exercises number 5 and 6 are gonna be the lateral lunge, left side, then right side. So we're gonna start level 1 with just a lateral squat, 15 seconds on the left side. So I'm gonna go a little bit more than hip width apart and push back with the hips so the knee and ankle is in alignment, chest is up nice and tall, you're stretching out that trail leg, push back to the top, and I'll repeat for 15 seconds on this side. Now I can speed that up to make it a little harder or slow it down. Level 2, we're gonna go into the lateral lunge. So I want you to start with your feet parallel, lunge back, push back to the top. Lunge, push back, and a big key is I wanna set back with the hip to load the glute and take pressure off the knees. So I shouldn't be feeling this in the knees, I should feel this in the back of the hip. Now level 3 of this exercise is I'm gonna do 2 things. Prisoner position to load more of the upper body, and also rotate that trail leg toe up, which is gonna make me go deeper, push back fast. So prisoner, lateral lunge, keep the chest up nice and tall. And again, I'm gonna go 15 seconds on the left side for exercise number 5, 15 seconds off, and then 15 seconds on the right side, and then move on to exercise number 7. All right, in exercise number 7, we're going back to the upper body by performing 15 seconds of the T rotation. I want you to start with a push-up hold position again, and go feet nice and wide at the beginning to get a better base of support. And then from here, I'm gonna reach, follow with the eyes, and look that all the way around. We'll alternate sides for 15 seconds. Reach, the whole trunk should rotate as one unit, kind of belly button, point straight ahead as you move. And then from there, level 2, I can start to speed that up, back and forth. Speed, T rotations. Now you can make that even harder by adding resistance by using your band. So I'm gonna slip this in. Again, it's underneath the armpit, so it's not like that, which kind of hurts and rubs your arms. This should be fine, underneath the wings. Get into that push-up hold position, lock it in nice and tight. Reach, and this gives me extra resistance as I'm loading each individual arm. 15 seconds of T rotations, and then move on to the 8th and final move. All right, we're gonna finish off this circuit with your most hated one. It's the band pull-apart jacks. So we're gonna take the band and first, in the beginning, slip it right around your trunk, and I'm gonna perform 15 seconds of band pull-aparts right there. Now there's 2 options of this. This kind of single-banded version, or I can double it up and get more resistance, okay? Now from here, what I'm gonna do is, level 2, I'm gonna start to get into some band pull-apart jacks. First, stepping it first, back and forth, and then eventually getting into full-on jacks. And then you can speed that up again. It's 15 seconds. It will light up your shoulders. You'll be ready for that minute break. Again, it takes 4 minutes to go through this circuit, minute rest, and then follow the workout descriptions for what to do in weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good luck.